So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your boy Aves coming to you with a video talking about basically the title of this video, if you've seen it in the thumbnail. What is happening with aespa? What is going on with our girls? What's happening? What are SM doing? And I'm going to pose a question to you guys at the end of this video as well, because I'm really curious to see what you guys think about it. But before we get into this, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel, Moonlight Antonio, where we bring you reactions, K-pop, and inspiration from under the beautiful moonlight. And, oh, my voice, here we go. Well, this channel covers K-pop reactions, K-pop topics, a little bit of news here and there that I've kind of been dabbling into. I don't know if this is something I should advertise, but addressing cancel culture in K-pop is something that I'm becoming really big on this year. So we're also doing that, as well as real world topics and things of that nature. So if, oh, and singing, I do sing cover songs here and there. If you're interested in any of that, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications so that you can be alerted to my next upload and future uploads as well. So what's happening? Because I'm a little unsure as to why it's so hard for SM to promote the girls. This is their brand new girl group. Now, the last comeback they had was like in July of 2022. And since then, they have done nothing else but fashion stuff, brand deals, things of that nature. And they participate in like SM Town related projects with other SM Town idols and stuff like that. But what about their like actual group activities as aespa? What's going on with that? I've been looking at this for a while and I've been meaning to make a video about this, but it just dawned on me that LE SSERAFIM and New Jeans, which are both under HYBE labels, are doing phenomenally well. They're being managed, they're being cared for, they're being shown, they're being seen. They have so many schedules, music related, concert related, and aespa has nothing. Now, I do know that they had a postponing or a pushback of the schedule for aespa, but my question is, why is this pushback lasting so long? They've made an impression on so many of us in Korea and in the United States and other parts of the world as well. They've made an impression with Black Mamba and the latest music that they came out with in July of last year. But after that, there's nothing. And I feel like, before I even get there, you guys know they have plans, SM, to debut a new girl group. On top of this brand new girl group, aespa, that they already debuted last year, they're going to plan to bring up a new girl group. Why does this feel very familiar to me? You remember FX? I don't have to get too deep into what FX had to go through, but this is feeling very similar to the FX situations. FX was neglected, FX was pushed to the side, FX was forgotten about by SM, not by us, but by the company that's supposed to be managing them. And for years, they wasted their life just under contract doing nothing. It's annoying, and I just hope that that's not what's gonna happen to aespa. They just came out, y'all. It's not like they've been out for 5 years, 6 years or so. They just came out last year. Are you really gonna sit here and tell me that you're not gonna do anything with aespa? I just don't understand. So yes, I'm annoyed. And it's funny because like aespa was such a big deal before they were even revealed. Actually, if you guys remember the Super M, I think it was Jopping, they teased aespa when one of the members flips that phone and the aespa sign appears. They teased it so heavily because it's a part of the, you know, Kwangya universe or whatever. And now what's happening? Nothing at all. It's stupid. I don't know what SM's doing, and I understand they're going through something right now with this whole shareholding stuff, and Lee Soo-man, the fate of SM undecided at the moment, and HYBE wanting to acquire some shares of the company as well, and, you know, wanted to buy Lee Soo-man shares and all that. Now, that's great. That's great. We all know that. But that was not going on last year, and they had plenty of time to work with aespa, get aespa to where they are supposed to be as a group, well established, and now you see they're being left out of the competition. You know, you got New Jeans and LE SSERAFIM. Again, the big three girl groups of this year was going to be New Jeans, LE SSERAFIM, and aespa. And granted, 2 of them come from HYBE and 1 of them comes from SM, but that's not the point. I wanted to see the challenge, the battle between the two, the competition, the amazing music that aespa would put out along with New Jeans and LE SSERAFIM. But it's funny but not funny, because New Jeans and LE SSERAFIM are running circles around aespa, and I feel like aespa is going to be left in the dirt, left in the dust. Why? Because SM. SM. This is why I always talk about how I don't like SM, because they don't know how to manage their idols, especially girl groups. I don't know what it is with girl groups, but it's like once they get tired of a girl group, they just, and I like aespa. There's so much potential there, untapped, and SM's just not doing anything with it except having them walk on the red carpet somewhere. It's like idols are doing more of brand promoting and being at fashion shows than they are at promoting what they're supposed to be promoting, like music. They're famous because of the music, not because they just look good and, you know, Gucci looks great on them and all this other stuff. No, I'm sorry. Give my girls some more music. But anyway, my big question I want to pose to all of you before I lose my voice tonight. I'm drinking hot tea, by the way. Forgot I even had it up here. It was just sitting there getting cold. But my question I want to pose to you guys is, do you guys feel like they might be given the FX treatment? Do you feel like it might happen? Like, because right now it's too soon to tell, but if SM doesn't get the girls going, I have this weird feeling in my stomach, in my guts, that they're gonna give them the FX treatment and just totally neglect them. Like, again, with all that's being done, SM wants to, I think, release a new boy group, a new girl group this year, and expand NCT to Japan, like I've been thinking and theorizing about for a long while now. They're doing what I thought was going to happen. They're going to branch it off, and I know they're going to bring Yuta, and they're going to put him over there. It's probably why Yuta's been over in Japan quite a bit these days. Like, they're getting ready, and you got all this stuff going on, but nothing about aespa. aespa is just being put on hiatus for God knows how long, and we're just supposed to sit and wait for them until the company's ready to bring them back. Like, even the aespa girls are annoyed, I'm pretty sure. So it's just like, if you're not going to give us the girls, and let them do what they debuted to do, what you put the girls together to do, and you're not going to let them do it. Now, Ning Ning said that the company's plans had changed and that you won't see a comeback until next year. But it's just annoying to see that aespa is being neglected. Like, they are being pushed back because SM's new plans. And when you go back to the very beginning of aespa, you saw like the potential and the power that they had. And they were like, even though their music was not checking all the boxes for like everybody, it was still at the beginning of their career, guys. They were getting up there. Like, their songs were actually hitting the charts, like alongside Blackpink and BTS. Like, and then the AI concept, even though a lot of people didn't like it, I was kind of like, ugh, because like the AI looked a little, it looked like Fortnite a little bit. It looked a little wonky, but then you see commercials with this AI stuff, and then everybody's starting to use AI now. So now it's like they're setting things up for 4th gen girl groups in a way that not many other girl groups had done when aespa came out or before aespa came out. But now you see this steady decline of aespa's success, and the group is going unnoticed now. Then they did the Got the Beat project, and like, people were happy about it and excited for it, but at the same time, people were annoyed that aespa is not coming back. Like, why? And even I'm a little annoyed that aespa's not back. So it's just like, SM, what are you doing? Bring the girls back. Stop waiting, stalling. There's a lot of good potential with this group, and you've got groups like Le Sserafim and New Jeans just like taking over, which is great, and I love those groups. I really love those girl groups, but aespa should be right there with them. You should have been investing in them instead. And this is what I mean by SM and their poor investments. Investment and management. They don't know how to manage and invest sometimes, especially with girl groups. Again, they just don't know how to do this. They really don't. Why even bother going through the trouble of making this girl group if you're just going to neglect them like you did FX? You pushed a Got the Beat project ahead of what aespa should have been doing. Why was that necessary? Why did you feel that that was the right move to make? It just makes no sense. And even though aespa has been active for like 2 years, they didn't put out much music in those 2 years. I even have a complaint about the lack of music in their discography over the past 2 years. And it's just upsetting. It's upsetting. I've complained about EXO's mismanagement. Now you see aespa and it's just like, oh. I mean, it's so bad. At least it's gotten so bad that they are literally going to debut an AI artificial avatar girl from the aespa MVs or whatever, instead of bringing the actual real life human being aespa members back. You got the girls apologizing to the fans when in truth you guys should be apologizing to the fans, but SM doesn't care. I keep saying it, SM doesn't care. That's why they haven't apologized. Instead, the members care. So the members are apologizing instead. They hyped this group up, supposed to have been promoting them as a new girl group, and now you have, instead of them coming out with new music, after 2 years of doing music and then like going on this long hiatus, to extend it further, only to bring out an artificial intelligence girl's debut. It's cool. It's great. Like for a side project, but that you're gonna try to like get her debuted. This, how do you even debut an artificial intelligence girl? How do you even debut? That's strange. Strange terminology for something that's not even alive. Something that you are making live. I'm not interested in that kind of thing. Like that takes manufactured to a whole new level. Like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. It's just so disappointing. It's like, I feel like the girls, this is a big statement, especially for me. I don't usually make statements like this, but I feel like they're being mistreated. This is absolute mistreatment. This is supposed to be your new girl group, the girl group that everybody was waiting for, and they come out with music and it hits and it's good. And some people like it and some people don't, but it's still hitting charts, music charts. And, you know, the music landed them all of those deals, you know, fashion stuff and all that. That's what got them there. But to neglect them this much to the point where they have no music coming out and you're further pushing back their hiatus only to promote, well, first of all, I think they pushed it back to do the Got the Beat thing. You got the aespa members participating in something instead of doing their own comeback. And then the other reason is obviously they pushed it back probably because of this new girl group that they want to debut, and the new boy group, and then the NCT Japan, and then the Avatar. One of the AI artificial girls from aespa is debuting over aespa themselves. Sure, she's great for like establishing more of the lore of aespa, but I don't care. And I don't mean to sound rude. I just don't care. I don't care. I want the girls. I want aespa. And this is, like I said, this is absolute mistreatment. That's what it is. That's what it is. It was wrong for you to debut them if you were going to do this. If you're gonna do this, all this teasing you did on Super M about stinking Kwangya and the aespa sign on the phone and all this stuff, all that for nothing. All that for just to put them on hiatus for this long, and then do all of this other stuff over top of what aespa should be doing. Even aespa's not happy about it. You know it's bad when even the group is trying to communicate to the fans and tell them, look, we are so sorry. This was not our plan. We want to put out music. We can't. We're on hiatus. Basically, that's what all of that stuff is. We're apologizing because SM won't. Why? Because SM doesn't care. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. That's just throwing my thoughts out there, my concerns out there about aespa. It's really disheartening to see this girl group just not being able to put out any music. And I hope that SM would just take them off hiatus. Don't do a concert. Get them ready for the next album. And they have not put out anything literally since July of last year. Mind you, July, that's my birthday month. Not that that matters, but anyway, it's just that I'm saying that because that was a long time ago. Like, that was a long time ago. We're in February of 2023. July of last year was a long time ago. Long time from now. But yep, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Do you think that they're gonna be given the FX treatment and just neglected while a new girl group gets debuted and a new boy group, the coming back of Super M also, and this NCT Japan business? Where does aespa fall into this? Where does aespa have any room on SM's seemingly busy schedule? And I say that with all sarcasm. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts, comments, and concerns down below. And until next time, it is your boy Aves signing out. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.